Over the years, immigration has changed in Canada. There have been people coming from many different countries over decades. And I thought it would be good to review with you kind of who these immigrants are and perhaps which countries they're coming from. So, after the World War II, many immigrants came from Eastern Europe to leave that whole awful situation. Many Jewish immigrants moved to Canada from different countries in Eastern Europe. Then in the 60s and 70s, immigrants were also coming from other parts of Europe to Canada to get a better life, to start businesses, and to grow their families. I would say in the 70s and 80s, many immigrants were coming from African countries, such as my family from Ghana, from Jamaica, from the Caribbean countries. Some of them are coming as caregivers, as nurses, as a way to enter Canada and be able to sponsor and support their families. In the 80s and 90s, we've seen more immigrants coming from India and Pakistan, as well as China and Hong Kong, because of other political issues there, as well as opportunities to come and start businesses, work, or be sponsored by their family members who are already here in Canada. I would say in the last 10, 12 years, we're seeing more immigrants coming from Nigeria. They tend to have education, whether they're doctors, lawyers, that has MBA, banking, etc. So they've been coming initially under what was the old federal skilled worker program, which meant they could come, bring their families and come as permanent residents. There have also been a stream of Filipinos over the years coming in the 2000, late 1990, because of the living caregiver program the government had at the time that allowed people to come and work for 2 years and work on sponsoring themselves and their family. So when you look at this trends and ties, you can see that a number of people are from different countries based on the political climate as well as the government policies at the time. Certain countries seem to benefit more. Obviously now, Canada in the last 3 years have had an influx of coming in as workers under the special program for Ukraine due to the war in the Ukraine. And so there's a whole new group of immigrants that have come into Canada, and I expect many of them will remain in Canada. And when the opportunities come for them to apply for permanent residence, they'll do the same. So political climate makes a difference. What's happening in the home country, the government of Canada's policies make a difference, as well as the population challenges and changes. There seems to be an ebb and flow as to which people are coming from. Don't know what's going to happen this year. We'll see what happens with immigration, and I'll keep you posted. Take care.